Hello my dear friends, so welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. Today in this video, let's try to understand planet Moon placement in the sign of Pisces. What will happen when planet Moon, which is your mind, comes in contact with the deep, watery, imaginative sign of Pisces in your horoscope, and why this placement is better than exalted Moon. What are the kind of positive and negative outcomes this placement is going to provide you? I'm going to explain you in this video. See, first of all, if I talk about planet Moon in astrology, Moon is your very important planet because it represents your mind, your emotional well-being, how you are emotionally connected with your surroundings, that is governed by planet Moon. Also, your emotional response towards various activities, the perception of other individuals upon you, and what are your reaction upon that perceptions, that thing is also governed by your mind. Also, the way you think and the way you perceive different things in your life, that is governed by planet Moon. Moon also represents your mother, the relationship with your mother, even the water retention and the water circulation system which is present inside you, which is responsible for your mood swings. Like 1 minute your mood is positive, second minute negative, third minute going there. So that thing, that waviness part, it is somewhere connected with planet Moon. And on the other hand, the sign of Pisces, which is ruled by planet Jupiter, it is a very deep watery sign. Pisces represent that kind of a very high level of imaginative ability. Also, this Pisces sign, it represents some kind of a very intuitive behavior, very high level of intuition that is present inside these individuals. Also, Pisces individuals, they are the people who look for the bigger picture rather than just looking at the minute things or just living their life for 1 year or 2 years. They are having that kind of that set of philosophies. They tend to look for 10 year, 15 year, or that 50 years of the lifetime. So that is their mental ability. Whenever, like especially Moon comes in contact with the sign of Pisces, the mental ability of these individuals is at the topmost level. Because I told you, Moon in this sign, it is better than exalted Moon. In exalted sign, whenever Moon is posited, it means after acquiring certain things, after acquiring materialistic things especially, you will attain some kind of a mental peace. But in the sign of Pisces, these people crave different knowledge in their life. Also, like suppose they possess very little knowledge in their life, very few knowledge, but still the kind of wisdom that is present inside their mind, it is very high. Also, Moon in the sign of Pisces, the imagination ability of these individuals are very high, extremely high. Whenever they try to do something, they try to analyze the kind of impact this thing is going to leave in the society and in this complete universe. Because in the sign of Pisces, the imagination of the mind, it goes far beyond, because it is not like that. Their mind here in the sign of Pisces, it is not a constrained mind, it is a very open mind. Whenever they think, whenever they do any kind of activity in their life, they are having the bigger perspective or that bigger picture in their mind. Like if I'm doing this thing right now, what is the going to impact after 10 years, after 15 years and 20 years. So in that way, they are having that kind of a farsightedness approach towards life. Also here, these individuals, they don't speak much in their life because they are having that kind of a inner sense of ability present inside them. You can call them as the master. In whichever field they go, they are having the mastery over their emotions as well. Because here the Jupiter is going to teach them that kind of a wisdom and knowledge regarding everything. It is not only related to how to live a life. This knowledge is related to the intuition as well, farsightedness, spirituality, adhyatma, every knowledge that is connected with Jupiter. In this sign, your mind is going to experience that thing. Also, this placement is very good for experiencing any kind of a supernatural behavior or supernatural activities. Because here the intuition, it is at the topmost level. Especially if you are having Moon in the sign of Pisces and you go into the field of astrology, I will tell you the kind of predictions which you individuals are going to generate. There is no any other astrologer that is going to provide you that kind of predictions. Because that depthness of the predictions, looking for the small things and then create the bigger picture and present that picture in front of other individuals. That is their inner core capability. Also here planet Moon, it is going 9 places away from its original sign of the Cancer, and the 9th house shows some kind of a spirituality or spiritual entity. So it is naturally inside their mind towards spiritual inclination that is going to give you, especially after the maturity of planet Moon, these people, they find themselves somewhere spiritually inclined towards something. Also it is not the kind of spirituality like they leave their home members and their family members and they become saint and sadhu like of a creature, because I tell you, they are having the better understandings of the human relationships as well, human behavior, why the things that are working in the universe, why they are working in that way. If some businessman, some any person is doing that kind of a thing, it why he is doing that kind of a thing, that inner sense of humor. If that person is doing that thing, maybe because they on the backside they look for the positive and negative both aspects, and they are not very judgmental. Like in some other placements of the moon, your mind become very judgmental, like why they are doing that thing, why this person is doing that thing. But in this sign, the moon is not very judgmental. Also here, like the relationship aspect, especially if I talk about with their spouse or with their life partner, here moon, it is sitting in the sign of Pisces and directly 7th house apart, it is aspecting the sign of Virgo, and Virgo represent that kind of a intellectual being. So these people, they acquire or they attract that Virgo personality in their life, who is very well efficient, very intellectual ability, looking for the neat and clean or that precise things. And the compatibility wise, it is a very good match, because Virgo also find very comfortable with that kind of a Pisces moon, where the person is having that kind of a very bigger picture in his mind or her mind. And here, like the sign of Pisces, they also find them very, like, that childish kind of a behavior it is seen with these two placements, because here the Mercury is a very childish kind of a planet, and the Jupiter, it is a guru like of a creature. So whether you are a boy or a girl, if you are having that kind of a placement, you will attract some kind of a childish behavior personality in your life, and that is very, very good for your especially mental fitness, because the kind of persons which you interact with or which you live with, you also become same like that individuals. Because in the sign of Pisces, the negative part is these people, they totally, like their mind is totally indulged in some kind of a research activities, and they don't spend any free time towards the fun activities. And that is why the Virgo, I told you, that childish behavior activity, that is a very good match. Because in order to sustain your life for a longer duration, I'm not talking about 1 year or 2 years or even 10 years, because human beings live for a complete around 70, 80, 90 and 100 years. So in order to sustain your life for a longer duration, you must have that kind of a compatibility match with the opposite life half or that opposite life partner. And that is excellent match, I will tell you. Also here, I told you, like any kind of a research activity, especially research in the field of astrology, numerology, occult, mysticism, even the scientists, space exploration, any kind of activity, that is going to be very well suited for this Pisces individuals. Also here, like try to understand one more thing. These people are inclined towards learning the medical sciences and medical specially stuff as well, because it is a Jeev Karka, study of living organisms, that is also connected with the sign of Pisces and planet Jupiter especially. So here mind is totally, like, inclined towards learning about that spirituality along with that, that biomedical sciences or something like that stuff. So they are highly inclined towards that professions as well, and it is going to be a wonderful placement. So that's it guys from my side in this video. I hope you like the analysis. If you have any queries regarding your moon placement, please contact me at my mail ID. Any consultations which you require for career, marriage, I will respond you back within 48 hours after receiving your email. So till then, please subscribe my channel below and hit the like button. I will meet you very, very soon in the next video. Bye bye and take care.